have no idea what's coming.
Hi folks, welcome back. It's Tuesday 26th of March 2019. I'm on the Daily Record. I was just having a look there to see if there's anything worthwhile, but it's all doom and gloom. So we've got Scott's doctor brings sunshine into lives of two teens with life-threatening skin condition. Alan Brazil's wrapped. That's Alan Brazil there. He's wrapped by Ofcom over claims Asian families cause Glasgow rat problems. Another one there. The happiest place in Scotland is revealed. Drug addiction in the national public health crisis, and we must stop stigmatising people as junkie scum. Here's one here. Falkirk thug took hired van to Paisley and broke man's back with pickaxe handle after a Snapchat row. What's this one here? Scottish mum's abusive ex used tracking device on car to make her life hell. Robber armed with screw-studded club chased out of shop by bottle-wielding worker. Boy 11 rushed to hospital with serious injuries after being hit by a van in Dundee. What's it like, eh? Groom, this one here. The groom stubbed fags out on the bride's chest and threatened to shoot her with a nail gun. For God's sake. Rangers coach Gary McAllister lost 3 teeth in a knuckle duster attack. I don't even want to read that one. Wings over Scotland blogger horrified by homophobia accusation by Keza Dugdale. That's Keza Dugdale there. She's a joke. Cops confirm body found in Brankery area is tragic. Liam Smith. That's that young boy that went missing ages ago. They've just found his body. I think it was during the winter or something like that, and bad weather. God's sake. What happened to him? Here's another one. Tributes paid to 1 in a million Scottish teen who died in gap year in Indonesia. God's sake, man. So death and destruction. Scott's mum pregnant at 14 admits, I'd never have forgive myself if I get rid of my baby. And that's a good story. I mean, apart from the fact that she got pregnant at such a young age, it's good that she kept her baby and everything's alright for her. I hope it is anyway. This one here. Romance fraud on the rise in Scotland. How to spot the real life Dirty John. Oh God, I've seen that one. Cops hunt Rangers scarf man after fan received head injury at Pittodrie. Scots to bask in 22 degrees as arrival of African winds bring heatwave. Paige Docherty's mum slams plans to reopen the deli where teen was brutally murdered as really distasteful. This one here. Pink Knickers Weirdo dad jailed for flashing in Anne Summers' changing room. God's sake, mate. Holy Toledo. Growing concern for missing women last seen in Pennycook. And finally, on this page, Scottish actress Mary Morrison reveals she was drugged and sexually assaulted by film director. So I mean, what one do I read? You know, it's so. You know, this one here, I'm tempted to have a look at this guy, because this might be a wee bit kind of humorous. Pink Knicker Weirdo dad jailed for flashing in Anne Summers' changing room. John shovel it in. What a name for a guy. Accosted shoppers at Braehead shopping mall just 18 months after he targeted another woman in Paisley pub toilet. You're living in a different world, John. You're letting that stuff you're looking at on the internet or whatever it is you're reading get the better of you. Are you on drugs or something, John? Because it's no reality, mate. A weirdo dad with a fascination for pink knickers is behind bars for flashing at women. John Shovelin, thought he exposed himself to close-shop customers after purposely leaving changing room curtains open. He was previously wrapped for cornering a woman in Paisley while showing off a coral-coloured thong. The creep has been placed on the sex offenders register after admitting terrorising shoppers during a hearing at Paisley Sheriff Court. They hear quite a lot of this sort of stuff at Paisley Sheriff Court. One victim, 36, targeted in a lady's bathroom earlier, insisted she should not be free to roam the streets. Well, he's a bit mad in that, but he's not touching or doing anything. He's just, I don't know if he's putting the knickers on and stuff. I don't understand it. The man is a danger to the public who should be locked up. Dad of two, Shovelin, was arrested after he exposed himself to customers in Ann Summers. He flashed his privates to women at the first shop in February. He returned. Well, you're right. He is a danger because, what is he going to do next, sort of thing. So his behaviour needs to be highlighted, and he needs to modify. He needs electric shock treatment. That's what he needs. See, in the old days, that's what they did. They put some what do they call them? Electrodes on your temples. And a guy went there, and while he was talking to a nurse that he quite liked, he threw the switch. Now, normally, and you would be jumping about on the table. They did this to everybody. And normally you'd only maybe get about a 30, not a 30-second blast, but maybe say a 3-second blast. But if he was talking to a girl he liked, you might suddenly find you get a 15-second blast. And they people went on to be lawyers. They're completely cured, went to law school, and some of them are actually barristers now. I'd go as far as to say some of the early shock treatment patients are judges. That's right, they're all lords. Anyway, his friend, the fiend, dodged a jail sentence for the offence despite being told there was a significant sexual element into the crime. You see, so what that is he's had a sympathetic judge who likes wearing pink knickers, possibly. I don't know. That's just a thought. It's not a given as such. The judge says to him that Sheriff Colin Pettigrew told him he was considering locking him up. He said, "Given your history of previous convictions, this is a very serious matter." Shovelin was added to a list of perverts and remanded in custody for his latest stunt. He was jailed for 22 months for flashing while wearing women's thongs a decade ago. Oh God. This guy's got an issue. He's been wearing thongs for 10 years. He's really losing it. He targeted two girls in Sauchiehall Street and committed a similar offence in nearby Springfield Court. Well. Shovelin, formerly of Port Glasgow, well, that explains it. I'm only joking, Port Glasgow. Will be sentenced next month. Right, okay, folks, that was 8 minutes on that maniac. Right, listen. Peace out.